Greetings, everyone. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Arlington Weekly News. Thanks for joining us. I'm Craig Nolan.
I'm Michelle Bashir.
Rich Masabny.
And here we are with our last show in February 2009. Hard
Is it
to
a
believe.
leap year?
Yep.
Yep.
Coming up this weekend is March 1st. Do you believe it? All right. Winter is
All
almost
right.
over. Well, we've got our usual suspects here, news and community bulletin boards. Rich and his review.
I'm ready.
You ready? Rich is ready. You were born ready, right, Rich?
That's right.
Absolutely. News for seniors. Also, we'll do news for seniors. We'll get around to that. And then Pia Somri is here with her guest, Don Benedetto. That's a great name, isn't it? I like to say that.
I love
Don
it.
Benedetto.
Yeah.
And that's our show. So we'll get right to it. Here's the first of our news items. Well, it's happened again. Arlington police are asking for your help identifying a man who robbed a bank in North Arlington on February 20th. The suspect went into a SunTrust Bank in the 6700 block of Lee Highway at about 5:45 on February 20th. He showed bank personnel a black handgun and demanded money.
What?
We don't have a surveillance photo to show you, but the suspect is described by police as a male between 5'5" and 5'9" in height with a medium build. He was wearing a dark gray hooded fleece jacket and a blue knit cap pulled down over his face. If you have any information about this robbery or who the suspect might be, please call the police tip line at 703-228-4242 or call Arlington County Crime Solvers at 866-411-TIPS, 866-411-TIPS, which is 8477. Crime Solvers offers a reward of up to $1,000 for information leading to an arrest, and callers to Crime Solvers do not have to give their names or testify in court. So we hope you can help them solve this bank robbery at one of our local SunTrust branches.
And isn't that your bank?
You didn't have to say that, but it is. But
Up to $1,000. Is that coming from your bank account?
Hopefully, right.
Anyway.
Not my account.
By now, we're pretty sure that you've heard some comments on the proposed county budget reductions offered by Ron Carley. The county manager made the proposals at the county board meeting on February 21st, and the proposed budget for 2010 would reduce some spending by about $23.3 million through the combination of tax and fee adjustments plus some program consolidations and closures. The goal is to keep the average impact on residents as small as possible. Among those program consolidations or cuts are a few here. Now, here's some of the list. And there we go, scrolling on down. Wow. Anyway, we'll go on. For the full story, have a look at the press release on the county website at www.arlingtonva.us. And we forgot to mention little Portia here is doing her debut.
She's ready to read anytime.
Yeah,
sure.
exactly.
All right. Well, if you have kids in elementary school in Arlington, you know about the periodic excitement surrounding school boundary changes. The Arlington School Board has announced that they now have a process to identify and use underutilized elementary school capacity. The school superintendent has been directed to name a study team which will prepare a report on current and projected crowding in our elementary schools. The report is also to discuss how the system could take best advantage of existing elementary school capacity. The community will be invited to help prepare the report. If you want to comment, you can contact the school board at 703-228-6015, 228-6015. For details on school announcements, go to their website at www.apsva.us and look under announcements. Michelle.
A number of students from Arlington schools did pretty well in the Northern Virginia District PTA Reflections Awards recently. The awards were given at 4 levels in the number of categories, including dance, choreography, film, video production, literature, music composition, dance, photography, and visual arts. Students from all over Northern Virginia submitted entries and performances, and here's a list of our winners. From Wakefield High School, Rosemary Gerard. From Tuckahoe Elementary School, Claire Pittard. And Alexander Coffenhaver of Washington Lee High School. And from Arlington Science Focus, Lily Waldman. From Thomas Jefferson Middle School, Rim Halley. And Barcroft Elementary's Seth Black. From Arlington Science Focus, Caillou Chin. And Wakefield High's Jessica Carpenter. And from Swanson Middle School, Masha Soshnikova. Soshnikova, right?
Soshnikova, very good.
Getting pretty good at those words. Names, I should say. Well, who's buried in Grant's tomb, or what tomb are we talking about now?
Talking about the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. The Army News Service has sent out a release that's both interesting and poignant. If you've seen the Army's guards at the Tomb of the Unknowns at Arlington National Cemetery, you might have noticed that they wear a special identification badge on their uniform jackets because they do that unique job. Now we hear that the first ever soldier to receive the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier Guard Identification Badge has himself been laid to rest in Arlington Cemetery, not far from the tomb that he once guarded. He was retired Master Sergeant William Daniel, and he'd been a tomb guard and sentinel and the sergeant of the guard at the cemetery from February 1957 to June 1960. Sergeant Daniel served in the Army for 22 years, retiring in 1965. He'd been captured in Saint-Lô, France, on July 4th, 1944, after the D-Day invasion, but escaped with other Allied soldiers after 11 months in captivity. That's a special award, if possible.